Hello everybody again. So this is going to be the second video um, until it slows down again. I'm going to try and get at least another hour's worth in before it starts messing up, if it does or not. And I'm going to try keeping it from moving all the different windows around. So I'm only working off two screens versus how I was last time. So hopefully that'll make things a little bit easier. So we're going to go ahead. We got a cell confirmation, but let's just go ahead and look at it since it's kind of too late. We got CAD Chief. So let's see, CAD Chief. Right here. Let's zoom in a little. It's giving a cell. So it looks like you would have won that trade because it gave the pre-warning there and then gave you for confirmation there. Now a lot of times, for me, because I'm willing to take a little more risk, is just before that candle ends. And this is on the old Phoenix, the first Phoenix Pro, the original Phoenix Pro, versus having this available. Is I would always put my trade in just before the pre-candle closed, and whether damned if I do or damned if I don't, because I already had it calculated for win-loss ratio. So, and after the last video, I did go in and do another trade to get my money back. So we're going to go ahead and redo this. Currently, we'll leave that at $204. So my next trade needs to be 140. So we'll be ready to go for that one. I'm going to go ahead and move this back down. And we'll wait to see what the next signal does. And I don't have 15 charts open this time. I just have 12. And we are still on OTC markets. And feel free, don't worry. If you have any questions about anything, just shoot me a message and I will answer it to the best of my ability. Alright, we got a cell ready for US Chief. So let's go find the US Chief. Right here. Alright. So on this one, we came outside the line. Let me look here on pocket options. It's paying 85%. Now we are up here high. Yeah, I don't recommend taking a trade yet. I think it's too early. Now once it gets up in here, I'd probably be looking to get that trade in. We'll go ahead and make get this over here so you can see it. So I'd be looking to either get a trade off the bounce here or get a trade in this area. But this is a pretty hard, and it went straight through on the turncoat. And then we have another turncoat here. Yeah, this is already fallen behind because Pocket Options is showing the next candle. My computer's in a different area than where I was before, so I don't. I'm assuming that could be given the issue. But even with this, just by looking here, maybe a little bit behind, but by taking this here and seeing what's here, it kind of gives a helping hand on how to where to get your trade in at. Yeah, it went up and it's shooting down here. So I'll probably, just before this candle ends, I'll put in for one more trade going down. If not, there might be a little bit of a pullback, so let's see if we can get in on the pullback. No. Yeah, I should have got in right there. Now it's kind of too late, unless it drops up in here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just go ahead and completely abandon this one. Let's give it a USJPY. Right here. And that's a pre-ready. And it's way outside the lines. Let's see what it looks like on Pocket Options. Alright. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, it moved up too fast on me. I didn't get to it quick enough. So let's see here what it did, what it's going to do. Come on. Alright. I tried to get in like right here. So we got our win. Alright, so now we want to go ahead and update the trade manager. Next bet's $1.41. Okay, let's move this out of the way so we can see what's going on. Alright, looks like we're a little late on this one, so let's at least go check it out. And that's Euro Rube. This one right here. Alright, I'm not seeing the indicator stick, so you tend to want to avoid anything if the pre-warnings don't stick. Oh no, that's Euro Rube. This is US Rube, so hold on. Where the hell is it? Euro Rube, right there. So there was the pre-warning, and that would have been a good area. I would have taken that trade with no problems, and that one would have been a winner. So we got Australian CAD now for pre-warning. And if you put this into higher time frames, you'll get less signals, but there'll be less riskier trades. Let's see, and that was Australian CAD. Right here. Alright, so it did a pre-warning, and it still went, and then it did another one. So I guess we got into this one a little too late. Yeah, because it did a confirmation. And that's some of the things you got to watch out for is sometimes you can get, here I'll bring this down a little. See how we had Australian CAD for sell ready, Australian CAD sell ready. Yeah, so you have to be careful, and then it skips, and we got this one for buy confirmed. So the odds are, let's see, right here, buy ready. So you got to be ready for when it skips on certain things because it's giving you pre-warnings kind of at the same time for other charts. And if when a market gets really busy and it's giving a lot of signals out, you can really start to get these mixed up. So just be careful of that. Like if you're getting dings so fast that you can't keep up with it, I recommend you just walk away. Alright, so we got British versus Australia for buy ready. Let's go check it out. Right here. That looks like it could be a good one to go and take our trade on. And it's looking for up, so let's British Australian. So let's see here. Well, broke through the untested. So it broke through turncoat, broke through untested. It's coming down to this line, and then we have this. So we will, and this is a verified one, so it'll probably back off here or here. But let's see how that candle acts. All right, now it gave another buy ready. I think it's going to start, it's going to lose its power here. Yeah, and this is showing up uh, behind again because on pocket options here, it's already working its way up. Let's get this up here. There we go. I'll go ahead and take that trade. But as you can see, it gave you prepare here, take your trade there, or prepare here, take your trade there. So that would have been a winner. And I'm working behind the market a little. So it looks like this one's going to be a winner for us. Okay, I'm going to switch over to this. We're going to update that. Put it as a winner so we know. So, okay. We're going to update this. Okay. Go back over here. Put this back to this. Now we're still betting again at $1.40. But as you're seeing, we don't really have to wait too long for different trades. We're not searching and clicking these all the time looking for a trade. We're just letting this. So if everything's working good and you have a base idea of what to do, you just sit back, relax, wait for the dings, and then you go check the market and see if it's really matching up with reversal sections. And remember, this indicator is basically looking for short-term and long-term reversals spots. And the other indicators are just there to help. Now you can always remove some of them. Like if you don't want the smaller ones, you can remove that and just go by this one and the supply and demand lines, or yeah, supply and demand, and then this as well. Now you can always get rid of all of that and just stick with those, and then you take your trades off these top areas only. Okay. It looks like this froze up on me. So we're going to go ahead and, oh, no, it's moving again. Yeah. And earlier I had this going and watched it to see if it would, but for some reason when I do these videos, things get slowed down. So Australian CAD, let's go and check it out. That's this one right here. Let me go ahead and bring it up on Pocket Options. Okay. So we are towards the bottom. Got a pre-warning. Pocket Options is showing it's pushing down with 12 seconds left. And as you can see, it is pushing. And but since it's down here, it's on. We probably will get a trade for going up. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. All right, we got ourselves another win. So let's go ahead and update Trade Manager. No. Now our next bet, $1.42. Now I'm going to bring this down, get it out of the way. Shrink this. And then we just wait for the next ding. As you can see, this is a lot easier than constantly clicking these looking for a trade. Now, for some of you, if you have TradeView, I will be doing videos on that next, or TradingView, sorry, on an indicator system I got for that, with 1-minute candles, 2 indicators, 5-minute long trades. Okay. If you have an upgraded account that can deal with volume and stuff, and you want one more or two more indicators on there, you can get that. But just 2 indicators if will work just as good. But again, if you guys don't have multiple monitors, like I recommend, you have at least 2 besides like the main one you're working off of. You have at least 2 other monitors to put your charts on. So you have, and you can add like 1 or 2 to each of the monitors. So this way you're looking at 4 different markets at one time, so you're not waiting around as long for your to get your trades in. All right, so we got a sell ready for Australian Chief. Let's go find that. It's right here. Let's have a look at it. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little. So it crossed the line. We don't really have any other support and resistance up there. So it looks like we've kind of broken through for a bit. And it's up here high. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get in there real quick. What is Australian Chief? See if I can get to it quick enough. Australian CAD, Australian Chief right here. Paying 92%. Looks like I'm going to see if it'll come up a little bit more. I want to see what this does here. And I'll go ahead and I'll bring this up here for you to see. So as you can see, you got an arrow. It looks like it could be a loser, so that would have been a loser. But we actually don't have a lot other than knowing that we've gone outside and we got the volume is kicked in and is getting exhausted. So I'm going to go ahead. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Come back up. I didn't want to get in that low. I was trying to get in right there. But the odds are the next candle will come down as well. If that doesn't win, I'll take the next candle. Yeah, this one's going to be a winner. There we go. So you're kind of getting a base idea. Let's see what else we can do here. Because I don't want to make them too short, but I don't want to keep where these things are just messing up big time. Alright, so let's go ahead and update this. Down. So, okay. I'll knock this down, put it back. So our next bet's 143. Excuse me. Move this out of the way. Shrink this a little. And now we wait for the next one. Now if you're kind of curious, alright, this doesn't show exactly every trade that we took today. Alright, but you get an idea if you play it right. You know, if I remember correctly, one of them I took the bet twice. Yeah, this one I accidentally clicked twice. But as you can see, you can definitely build your account up to where you get more. I know it's a little bit more difficult when you're dealing with higher amounts of money. It's scary putting it in such a small box. But as long as you know you can get yourself a system, uh, when you're using the system, I have a bad habit of always trying to trade on my tablet, which doesn't provide you a lot of information, and I get more wrong messing around with my tablet than when I come along with my indicator systems.
Oh, okay. Well, it says 3, so it should be that much longer.
not too bad. We got the first video I did for them. We got basically a little, just over an hour where nothing really messed up. This one's tied up a little. We got a half hour, but we're still doing good. Oh, that's right. I want to bring this up. I know I mentioned it in the first video. But if you're seeing these little circle dots, let's zoom in a little. If you're seeing these little circle dots on your chart, you need to go ahead and contact the developer and let him know, hey, these are showing up on my chart and this is showing up. This should not be on your chart either. So if you have this and this or one or the other, contact this person and let them know, hey, I'm the person for Phoenix Pro 2 and you have this going on. Send him screenshots with pictures pointing to it, and he will get you a new copy with those removed. Okay, because these are they're pointless for how we use the system. As far as I know, as of this video being created, there's only three, well, not including the developer, but three other people that have this indicator. Looks like we're going into a quiet mode. That's actually a good thing. Alright, we got a Euro Chief. This one right here, let's have a look. It's in the halfway mark. This is debatable. This is a scary spot for me. Let's go ahead and look on pocket options. Okay. So on Euro Chief, it's already started heading down. So yeah, this chart's really starting to fall behind. Well, this one is coming down. Let me take a look here. We have that. Hero Chief confirmed for down. And then that one's going up. Yeah, I would just ignore this section. Because you have, it's giving for going down, but we have the halfway mark on the main channel. We have a turncoat. Then we also have these small trend lines crossing right there. So it makes it like a little bit more difficult for this candle to drop down between all of this. And a lot of times I avoid any trades that are here in the middle. And as you can see, it's in the middle here too. So you would just want to avoid this whole section because there's too many indicators here saying this isn't a good area. So I'm going to not even worry about this one anymore. And again, just to confirm why I did not take a trade in this area, we have this trend line here. We have another one in this area. We have the turncoat supply and demand. It's along the middle section of this. Now, sometimes you can get some good trades off of this area, but a lot of times it can just be a false. So, yeah, as you can see, it's still kind of going up. Now, it may get actually rejected up here. So, let's see if it gives us another signal for it. And that's a weak resistance line. Just take my clothes out of the dryer and put them in that bucket. Alright, so we're getting some pushback here. So I'm going to get ready to take a trade. For going down. But I'm not sure I want to take it because I would prefer this to be up in this area on something for something like this. But we are getting some long wicks, as you can see. Alright, we're getting up there. We got to the 10. So it may do its pullback and come down now, and then it's going to continue up. So let's see what this next candle does. Alright, we got the pre-warning for this candle here. I'm going to go ahead and take it. I think I'm going to lose, but never know. Because it's right there kind of at that mark. Now as you can see, it came down to this line here, and then it stopped and went back. Okay. There you go. So I did lose the one, but I was pretty sure it was still going to come down, and I took the double trade. Alright, without messing with the trade manager. So, and I'm going to call it quits on this video. And I'll do another training video when I get a chance. I'd like to get at least 5 of them going, but I gotta head to the truck here in about an hour and get back on the road. So I'll probably get these out. Hopefully, I'm gonna try and get it done. I may not do as many charts because remember, this is mainly just for training. So it's not like I'm trying to get ahead on it, even though it's always best to do that so you can all see it firsthand. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to close this out. It's messing up. Okay, bring up pocket options. So as you can see, we increased the account on both trading videos. Okay, This is what the trades basically looked like for the day. There's a couple more down here, but well, let me rephrase that. There were some other trades, but it's not showing it. Okay, but we did pretty good. All right. Hope this video helped. And again, if you have any questions or something particular you need to know about, just shoot me a message.